Today we're going to be doing pros and cons of San Diego State, so let's go.
Professor who
I hate this.
Honestly,
brown water.
The gym is
not gonna get in a party unless.
Pros and cons.
What would you say is a pro about our school?
Pro is
It's a great place.
Area we live in.
the weather.
I don't know, there's not a lot of cons of this place.
Honestly, I hate this place. I'm transferring in the fall, so.
The emphasis on Greek life.
There's mold.
The fucking mold issue.
The mold in Maya has given me a cough the entire time I moved in here.
But no one cares about that. They just spend money on a new stadium.
The football team is like a little off campus. You know, there's not as much of a football culture and stuff.
The thing that made me want to go to SDSU is pros and cons of San Diego State.
What's a pro and con of the school?
Pros, everybody's here is pretty. Cons, everybody here is pretty.
Very pretty girls. There's a lot of pretty people. And then like cons.
Is you'll never find a boyfriend here.
Good majority of the people here. Also sometimes the people, perhaps.
A lot of the people here.
It's really hard to make like deep connections with people that have so much of their time divvied up with everything and don't care to remember your name.
So pros and cons of San Diego State.
Pros and cons.
I honestly don't have a con.
No cons?
No.
Well, guess it's that good of a school.
Pro is going out and partying like from Wednesday to Saturday every week.
A con is that I'm violently hungover from Wednesday to Saturday every week.
Pros and cons. My pro is that we have a fire Greek system and it's definitely very involved. If you're not involved in like a sorority life, you might have no life. The men in Greek life are the worst.
Prerequisites are complete ass. And like, specifically like all the stems are just like really hard and bad for like no reason.
I'm a STEM student and a lot of the chem professors are like really easy to talk to. I literally had an email discussion with my OChem professor about how much we like Childish Gambino.
For the pros, definitely my professors, they're hella chill.
I'm enjoying all of my classes, all the teachers.
A con is that some of the professors don't even care about the students and some of the TAs be tripping, so.
Some professors and like other people are hard to reach and they like do not respond because the school is so big.
You know, undergraduate classes kind of suck.
Pros and cons.
Cons.
Signing up for classes is like hell.
My SDSU right now, maybe.
This my SDSU sucks ass.
Cons is classes, bro. I can't find any for this next semester.
Oh, like trying to like register for classes and everything?
Because they're all like, you know, impacted, so.
The classes are harder than people say.
So I don't like class, but I don't even go to class anyways.
Pros are.
Alright, pros, definitely.
Pros about the school is we have a lot of different activities.
There's a lot of activities to do. Like I'm in like a business fraternity, I'm in marching band.
And there's a lot to do.
There are so many cultural centers, and I think that's been my favorite part. Just there are always events every day.
A pro is that.
There's always something to do, or like if you need like an organization or anything like that, you can definitely find it.
I don't think there's any cons.
And cons.
So a con would definitely be the dorms.
The washing machines are always broken.
In Chappie, there's like brown water seeping out of the water fountain. Our dryers don't work, so we have to go to like other dorms to dry our clothes.
And a con is I live in Omeka and the AC is broken like 90% of the time.
So I wish the food here was a little better.
Cons, we don't have a dining hall.
Honestly, the food.
Food's kind of ass here.
My con is that the safety of my campus is sometimes questionable. Con, I live in Chappie, which is really far away, and the water is kind of gross.
Okay, so a lot of pros, I say.
Pro is I like living in Washi because we have doors on our showers.
I just love San Diego to begin with. I was born and raised here, so I love it here.
There's lots of clubs, there's lots of sports.
Great social work program. That's what I'm in right now.
Parking one's good though.
Labs are really fun, and yeah, I just say the bio program is really interesting and cool.
You can rent out a bunch of stuff from like the library, and there's a lot of resources for that.
We're in San Diego. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And then a con is that the gym is always crowded.
It's too crowded right now. They let too many freshmen in the school.
Parking 12. Parking 12 is a con.
Oh yeah, parking 12 is a con.
Cons?
Cons?
This hill over there is really, really steep. So if you go on a skateboard, you're gonna go really fast down it. And I've seen people eat shit a lot of times.
Traffic.
We don't have much of a college town. It's just definitely like big city vibes, but like it's still fun.
You can't go anywhere, and there's too many cars on campus.
There's a lot of homework and a lot of time management issues going on with almost everybody.
As a transfer student, we get chosen last to pick our classes, so that really sucks.
The teachers don't really care that much.
I just like the diversity and just the amount of people you get to meet here at San Diego State.
You get to meet a lot of new people.
So there's a lot of people, a lot of things to do, a lot of people to meet. Everyone's super social and easy to talk to. Pros, social life.
Everyone here is like super social, so you can make a lot of friends, meet a lot of people.
A con is you're not going to get in a party unless you're in a sorority or you have big tits and a female.
A pro is that everyone here is so cool. Love them.
The teachers, the people here are pretty nice.
You meet a lot of new people.
People I met. Con, meal plan.
There's a mixed opinions on meal plan, I'd say.
The meal plans are good. They're really expensive though, like really fucking expensive. They rip you off really hard.
Fucking $29.65, 5 days a week, and no money on the weekend.
Food, there's not a lot of food options, you know, it's kind of repetitive. Same with the meal plan, doesn't include like 5 restaurants, but
I'd say a pro is there's a lot of like food options on campus.
Pros, good Mexican food close by.
I like the farmer's market.
I feel like we have good restaurants.
I think our tuition's also kind of reasonable.
Not if you're out of state.
Well, if you're in state, it's not that bad. Tuition's pretty good.
A little expensive.
Pros, it's cheap.
Okay, pro, we have a really good music program. I don't know much about the rest of the school, to be honest.
Campus is like really close to everything and it's compact, so you don't really need a car or anything. You can just walk everywhere.
I'd say a pro is the trolley coming right to campus and being able to take you to the stadium or shopping areas.
It's a nice area.
Beautiful campus. Pro is that it's in California.
It's very beautiful here.
It's a really pretty campus.
You're pretty close to the city, you're pretty close to the beach. A lot of things are accessible.
The campus, it's really pretty. And we have a turtle pond.
There's a lot of beautiful places around campus, like the turtle pond.
Personally, the thing that made me want to go to SDSU is the turtle ponds. And genuinely, after 4 years, it's still the best aspect of going here. They just chill there, they're really nice, people don't bother them, and if you do bother them, there's something wrong with you.
We're in San Diego, so like we're kind of like around everything.
Pro is it's centrally located.
The weather.
The weather and the area is nice.
Pros, weather. I'm from Boston.
Is we're kind of like by the beach.
It's not as close to the beach as I thought when I got here. I thought it'd be more UC San Diego instead of more downtown.
You have to Uber everywhere if you want to do something fun.
Cons, I don't like how I have to walk everywhere.
I mean, the school's like a little big, so like you kind of have to walk around a lot to get everywhere.
There's just usually a lot of people outside, and you know, I don't like having to walk past so many people.
Cons, a lot of bad teachers.
It's hard to like meet with counselors and get like your master plan and like make sure you're graduating on time. I think a lot of people get screwed over.
The pros and cons are really the professors. Like I had a math professor who he would make analogies to calculus with food, and if you didn't understand, he would just repeat the same food analogy to you. And it got to the point where when kids stopped showing up to class, he would stop posting any course content at all. And so if you weren't in class, you just didn't know when the exams were.
Pros.
Pros?
A pro is that the basketball team is lit.
The classes honestly aren't as bad as like the UC system, so I really like that.
We have really strong academics and
pros, I like the location. I like the campus vibe. I kind of wanted that when I came to school.
There's a good computers in the library. The new ARC is good.
It's the people I've met and the parties, they're fun.
A pro is that it's always pretty here, no matter what time of day.
The campus is beautiful.
You know, everybody here is likes to have fun, but also knows how to get their work done.
It's pretty happy, it's pretty chill, it's like relaxed. I love it here.
Are good. Stacks and
It's got great facilities, I'd say.
I think like the good thing is like our campus is really pretty.
Pros is the people that I meet here and the really friendly professors so far. And
pro, again, all the people I've met, this one. And con.
Cons? Honestly, I don't have any cons. I love this school, so no cons here.
Some cons would be I'm a commuter, and sometimes I don't feel like they reach out to us as much as they do people who live on campus.
I feel like it's just a little socially intense here, and I want something a little more academic focused, where like people are more like-minded.
Some of the cons is
the lack of art programs.
cons, exams. Like some of them are pretty brutal, but
You can get through them if you just like crank out a little bit of study sesh, but
I would say big pro is the vibe and the food, definitely.
The food's pretty good, like unhealthy, but the cons are it's hard to find healthy options.
I like the food options. I like how it's like restaurants, not like kind of just like, what do you even call it, dining hall food.
So there's a lot of pros, a lot of cons. It kind of depends on just what you're looking for, you know?
I would say that's the pros and cons to SCSU.
It's a good reason to be late for class.
Yeah. Like my mind just went blank.
Am I allowed to cuss or no?
Whatever you want, it's your video.
Oh shit, okay.
James, you don't want to be in a video?
I'm just like camera shy. I'm kind of like on hate mode because I have like finals, you know?
Oh shit. I'm too tired. Okay. And other than that, I feel like a lot of people don't say hello. Like, I'm just like, say hi. Other than that, I love you guys because you came up to me, so that was pretty cool.
So just be careful, have fun, always have a friend with you, be safe. Go Aztecs.
Thank you so much for watching the video, and shout out to Rachel for helping me film that entire thing, and thank you to everyone that was in the video. I really appreciate it, and just thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.